Alright, BobalosRex here, and I'm on the PTR. So, this is where you start the new Kalimdor Cup, which is what I'm testing out today. So I'm going to talk about it first, and then I'm going to go through the little quest line. Here, let me turn that down. I'm going to go through the little quest line because it says there's only 3 races up. So I'm going to talk about the videos, talk about the main stuff, and about dragon riding in the old world. And then, for extra, you can watch me fly around and do whatever. Or I may separate them. But let's see. So, you get your first quest from a holiday enthusiast over here. So this is loud on the PTR. Hold on. Jeez. There, 10. So, then it has you come over here, talk to Lord and Distress. And then as you can see, Homeboy here is in the armor that you can get from this. This is the vendor. And you get these coins, these badges. And here's what it's got so far. Here's the Dragonriding Tamer. That does all that. But you can do that from this menu anyways. And then we got Andestraz over here. So, the first 3 races that are up right now are Thousand Needle Thread, Ashara Rocket Ray Ride, and the Winter Wander. So, those are what we're going to be testing at the end. But, let us bring up this post! Alright, here, we'll talk about the first. Hello, Dragon Riders. Later this week, we'll be testing the Kalimdor Cup. Head to the Holiday Enthusiast outside Valdraken's Bank and pick up the initial quest. The Kalimdor Cup is a reoccurring holiday event where dragon riding races will be available in Kalimdor. You'll ride a special mount exclusively during these races, as the riders of Azeroth are still learning about dragon riding. You'll use standard flight between races. You'll be able to test out the initial quest, try out all 16 races across Kalimdor in normal, advanced, and reverse variations, and turn in Riders of Azeroth badges to Mazthra for rewards. Please share general feedback as you make your way through the limited time dragon riding event. Thank you in advance for testing your feedback. I'm going to give feedback. Alright, and then Wowhead had this post that we're going to talk about after this. So, there was a second blue post in that same forum. Good day, Dragon Riders. As data miners have guessed, we are indeed working on dragon riding outside of the Dragon Isles and broadening the set of mounts you can dragon ride. Our initial work on this can be seen in Fractures in Time game files, but that feature will not be complete or featured in the live game until later in Dragonflight. This is why you need to wait for official news. That's why, hopefully I'm careful about this, but I do try to be like, when there's info I don't know, with a lot of the data mining stuff, it may be coming in the patch that's data mined in, or it may be coming later. So unless they do official posts, you want to say, this is in the data, but we'll have to see. As we continue to develop the game in this way, we expect there to be many examples. Oh my god, my dragon's too loud, dude. Alright. As we continue to develop the game in this way, we expect there to be many examples in the future of content that is a work in progress, becoming visible to data miners in test environments. We intend to announce the content of any given patch in our official posts about that patch. For the latest details on what's included in Fractures and Times, please check out on our official development notes. The thing in question that was data mined was these flight styles: flight style static, flight style dynamic, all the races here. It's going to be the 16 races. But then, oh, there's also Eastern Kingdoms races, which makes sense. I mean, let's be real. That they would add it to Eastern Kingdoms as well. Down the line. Oh my god, there's a ton of stuff. And then this is the list of dragon mounts that got added to dragon riding availability. I'm going too fast because this isn't a video just about that. So yeah, That's what they're talking about in there. So let's close this and let me talk about what I was going to talk about. So, the Kalimdor Cup, we're going to do the whole fly through. I'm going to do the quest line. So you can stay for that. But as far as dragon riding in the old world, it's still being worked on. It's cool that Blizzard's talking about how it will work and that it's not coming in this patch. Because all we saw was the Kalimdor Cup. So, as happy as I was for old world flying, I'm glad I kind of waited. Because it looks like we're just getting the Kalimdor Cup currently, which is going to have us fly around in the old world, but only during these events. Probably to limit where people fly into. I'd imagine they make sure that you can only go so far away from the races as not to break some zone architecture. So it seems like they're still working on that. It also makes sense why Eastern Kingdom would be second, because there's a lot more weird phasing because of Eastern Plaguelands and the Ghostlands. But I'm glad they did a post talking about what was found on the data and saying that they're working on it, but it's not going to be in this patch. So maybe a 10.2 or a 10.3 feature. But as you saw from the data, because a lot of people were asking questions about this, you saw in the data that there was a toggle between static and dynamic. So a lot of the people worried, oh no, is dragon riding going to come to old world and make static flying obsolete? No and yes, because of course it's faster. The dragon ride, of course it's faster. But if it's a toggle, then you can decide which you prefer. But I was thinking they're probably planning maybe to have the toggle on the Flight Masters. But they may want to have the toggle just in general. Maybe it should be in your dragon riding pane. We have our own dragon riding, or maybe attach that to the mount tab. But I was thinking that they'd probably plan to have the toggle on Flight Masters since they're making a big deal. Which could work because there are so many Flight Masters, but they may want to make the toggle just where you can do it anywhere, so people can decide, do I want to hover or do I want a dynamic? But we'll have to see how it plays out. As they said, it's a work in progress. Hopefully they test on it and take feedback. And if you want to get on the PTR and test it yourself, well, the PTR's up, and here's how you test it. You grab the intro quest. You come over to Straz and let us head to the Kalimdor Cup. Oh my lord, lag. Alright. I'm probably going to do one race. I want to see what it's like. We got to do the Ishara rocket way. Right, the rocket ride. That's the one. That's the one I'm going to do. And do one race. Alright, if it loads. I want to see the mount that they have me use. Because they said there's going to be a special mount. So let's see it. The infinite time reaper is the special mount. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh. There's a treasure goblin. No one killed the treasure goblin here? What in the world? You would never see this on live. 20 minutes after the spawn, there's a treasure goblin just chilling here. Treasure goblin, live your life. He's alive. He ain't getting murdered. What a guy. Whew. What a sight to see, dude. It's a bonus. That's a bonus for this video. Alright, so we got 1,000 needle thread. That one looks good. So that's over there. And it's got the little flag. That's cool. Dude, imagine dragon riding daily world quests in the old world. Dude, they should make it available for low levels. Imagine on a level 30 being like, yo, I want to do that Dragon Riding World Quest on my level 30. In archaeology to level up. Pokemon Snap in the old worlds. Yes, dude. Dude, I want to see them make the WoW Pokemon Snap like a whole little mini game feature, like all the way through. Like, go to these areas and take pictures of these specific things. I don't know how they would do it, dude. I like the rock climbing and Pokemon Snap and then Dragon Riding to level up. Even if it's slow and ineffective because you only get so many, it just feels so good. To be like, yo, yeah, I leveled. Taking pictures. Alright, we're almost at 1,000 needles. Hopefully this race is cool. I picked this one because I think it's going to be cool. So we got a Char and then Winter Wander. I'd imagine that is up here. Yeah. But yeah, in Kalimdor, they just kind of have to block this area off. But for Eastern Kingdoms, they have to deal with this cut right here. Where there's no fly. Which is a little weird. Alright, so we're at the race. Now, what mount is it going to have us get on? I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, let's do the normal course. Oh! Okay, it's a Highland Drake. Uncustomized. Yes, let's do it! Oh my god! I'm gonna fly around. Oh my god, I'm gonna fly around. Oh, I hit that bad. I'm gonna fly around after and see how far I can get. Before the last ring. Dude, if this is zone wide, every zone needs it. Legit. We need one for every zone. Oh! Watching me suck at races, dude. Oh my god. At least ground skimming works great. Dude, we flying in the Goblin Town. The whole race is don't touch the road, don't touch the road, don't touch the road. That's funny to me. It's like you were like, oh, I want to lay. Don't touch the road. You gotta be just above it. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, whoever is doing these races, y'all are killing it. I don't care what anyone says, these are good. Dude, I can't wait for Pandaria races. And frickin' whatchamacallit. What other place would be good? Zandalar races, dude! Oh! They shut me down, dude. They shut me the fuck down. They're like, stop your flying. So I got 2 badges for a normal race. Dude, they said, stop your dragon riding. Here's a fucking parachute. Ah, you can't fly around after. You can only fly around during. Alright, dude. Dude, that... Okay. Flying in the old world, 10 out of 10. Please give us dragon riding in the old world, Blizzard. Please. And hopefully they allow the old system of flying for people who want that with the toggle. And I can't wait for more races. And essentially, so the Kalimdor Cup would consist of these 3 races. And then all... Here, being here. Let's check the full list. All these other ones, you got Duratar Tor, Nordrasol Spiral, Fell Flyover, Hyjal Hotfoot. So Hyjal gets 2, Ashenvale Ambit, Webwinder Weave, Baron's Divide, Desolate Drift, Razorfen Roundabout. Oh, I know what song I'm listening for that. Encourage Circuit, Fairless Ruins Ramble, Oldham Tour, and the Ongoro Crater Circuit. I'm excited, dude. Oh my god, this is going to be so good. And then you get the badges, you get the armor. I'm assuming you're going to get even more rewards, but I don't know where to check that out right now, currently. But thanks for watching my Kalimdor Cup video / Dragonriding in the Old World. Hope you had a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.